Hello, internet. So I was requested to wear a halter dress. And I was like,
I heard that somebody requested something.
Yeah, I don't own that. It's like
the closest you could do is like a racer.
Yeah, because it's like, do you understand?
Halters would break your neck.
Every time I wear a swimsuit that has a halter neck, I have to just like keep my boobs in the water so they float a little bit.
So they have a little buoyancy.
Otherwise, it's a disaster. So this is what I'm wearing today.
It's very cute. I didn't see the back.
It has like a little.
I have a dress like that, but it's solid black, and I think it has like black and white racing stripes.
The problem is I have to adjust it, or it's like right on my
Hello, Blake.
Super sexy. Hello, Blake. You're the first today. All right, your fit check, lady. She looks cuter than me, and I don't care.
I feel bonita.
You look bonita.
I feel like 1950s housewife vibes.
Yes.
Just a little floral. And I paired with my crinoline. I had an excuse to wear a crinoline.
Also, like the match of this with the top of the shoe.
Oh yes, because it has that neck.
I'm also wearing like little kitten heels. Both this dress and the shoes are from Torrid. I didn't buy this dress from Torrid. I bought it from Goodwill. And actually, that's also where I got the crinoline.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. Yes, I feel real good. They're decent. They're decent pockets. Yeah, I feel real funky cute today.
You need to do like a 50s hustle.
Well, I have a blue with black polka dot that has that like split and folded, which is why I actually bought this crinoline in the first place to go with that. I just need like a big fake black pearl necklace.
Yes.
Like just the circular.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
These shoes, because they're perfect to go with that. And then like a stole of some kind. Like a little furry coat. Actually, okay. So I need a pillbox hat.
I don't like one.
Okay. That's my hobby. To look at actual
Exactly.
I think I might do that with like dead girl makeup.
Nice.
I like this one. Oh no, I'm wearing that necklace. I can't do a slip through. What can I do?
Oh, you can do that thing where you take a glue gun with red glue and make it look like you have a giant neck balloon just like working down. I'm a fan of it. As a little splash of color.
Halloween's so far away, who cares? No, I mean like who cares? We're talking about it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I love that. So,
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to disregard.
I was going to make myself. Thank you. I'm trying.
It's very flattering. You also didn't put it. Also, you put it on very well today.
Thank you.
I'm trying so hard, and that's why I'm giving you positive reinforcement. I know you do.
All right. Yes, I'm torn between making myself a full Xena outfit and a full Princess Mononoke outfit, and I kind of feel like I want to do both.
Okay. The people will lose their mind if you dress this up.
Right. Also, I put this up here today because I've never worn something this.
Her mic is turned on. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is my mic okay, or is it just? Thank you, Becca.
Is this better?
Should she just hold on to it?
Hold it.
Okay, it's not just me. It's not just you. It's me too. I think.
Me too. Okay.
My mic is fine, apparently.
Oh, it is me. Okay. I turned it on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. This is very possible.
Can you not hear Maggie at all? Oh no. Can't afford a sound guy because cheese, and that's okay. Jonathan gets us. All right. All right, hold on. Let me.
I'll do charades in the meantime.
She's talking right into my boobs. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn everything off and turn it back on. I don't think you're doing charades. All right, I'm gonna just do everything all over again. All right. Can you hear?
I'm the one with the necklace.
Hello.
Two weird looking Karen. Okay. Hi. Oh, somebody on our video with the cows yesterday said, like, oh, it's so nice she gets to meet her real family. And it's just like, once again, don't think that you're going to get to sit down at the table I built and have the meal the way you plan it. Like, my people jumped on him so fast. And it's like, yeah, like, why come and be a dick? Like,
Right. Can you hear me? Is this working? Maybe give it a go.
hi, Mikey Bear. Hi, Mikey.
All right, here, try this.
Yeah, is this better to you, Rocket?
Can you hear us, guys? How are we sounding? Anything better?
I can hear it. You're so beautiful, one with the necklace.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Yes, we are in fact friends. We are in the same room. We're in the same room. I don't order from Starbucks.
Oh, I do because I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person.
All right. I mean, they can get. It's
They
fine.
have a yeah.
It's like there's a difference between like being sort of overtly complimentary and being disrespectful. I
Yeah.
think we can maybe
Yeah, we can
figure
ban
that
people
out.
lots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can ban that Trump 2028 person because he doesn't understand how the Constitution works.
No, yeah, is okay. I would just say, you know, don't ask me to suck your dick live on the internet.
We do technically work together because we have a business together.
We do have a business together.
We're business partners.
We're a business. She's a businesswoman.
You're a businesswoman.
I will sign any document you put in front of me. That's not good.
We have a Patreon. We have a podcast.
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, our podcast is called
AO8. Are you Baby Bell? I told my subscribers in my Instagram that I was going to be live at 1 and that they had to be respectful or I was going to tell them to leave. We are not sisters, but thank you for saying sisters. Okay. We are soul sisters. Okay, here we go. Light.
All right, so this is what we are stripping off today. I'm a huge fan of the glitter. You guys picked it last time. So we're going to be doing something similar.
Yes, we're going to do black again because I've got the black out and we will do another glitter pick. Thank you. This hair is almost a week old.
I am so mad at you right now.
Well, I actually did have to fully wet it down and dry it, but it is like not washed. I washed it on Tuesday.
It's not getting better. Okay. So yeah. Oh, the Muppet episode is perhaps my favorite episode.
It's so good. Although Justin is working on a new episode.
Yeah.
And do you remember when like the phone died for like a second and then we
Yeah.
had to plug it in?
Yeah.
He did a whole bit. He's like so proud of himself. He like sent me a thing. It's very funny. It is Sunday, April 6th. Is that correct? 6th? Yes,
Yes.
April 6th.
Yeah.
At 1 p.m.
Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I would love to have my hair braided.
What time? I have groceries in the morning and I have a therapy appointment. True.
Yay!
My feet look like they're in really cute kitten heels. Her feet are bare.
I always have bare feet. I am barefoot as often as I can be. Oh, sweetie April, I'm sorry, honey bunny. I hope you feel better, babe. Yes, I did an interview with Charlotte yesterday.
I know.
I embarrassed myself immediately.
Awesome.
It took no time. It's this fortnight. Yeah. I cracked it, buddy.
So I won't be able to do Central Time, like 1 hour, kind of.
I believe it's 2, but you know I don't know the answer to that.
Hey, Andrew, what time is it for you right now? Okay, that's okay. 12:15.
Okay,
Okay, so it's 1 hour. I might not be able to do that. I have a therapy appointment at 1:30. So we're trying to figure out the like teleparty issues.
Yes, please subscribe. All right, so for anybody who does not know, our podcast is called Chicks with Picks. It is also the name of our Patreon, so you can find all of our joint stuff. Most of our joint stuff. We, every 2 weeks, pick a different fictional universe. Last week we recorded The Matrix. The week before that we recorded...
Don't tell people what's coming out.
Oh, shit. I have no way to recover. I'm just stupid.
You're not stupid. You're exuberant.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We just talk about...
No, this is
fictional
live.
universes. It's live, yes. We talk about different fictional universes, who we would do or not do, and often how we would do them.
And why?
And why. And sometimes we convince each other one way or not. Sometimes we learn things about our business partner. Sometimes we learn things about ourselves.
I've been on a journey this year. Learned a lot of things about myself,
Including the term board bang.
including the term board. We didn't just learn that, we coined it. Coined board bang. I'm never going to live that one down.
Turns out she would be fine being board bang.
You
We get this.
get
We got it.
bang. No, not board chickens. No, not board chickens. We talked about this.
But
Although now I'm picturing Camilla like with an eyepiece
oh my god.
and like a replaced wing.
I mean, that's just straight robot chicken.
Oh, it is, isn't it? That's why it came so easily to my head.
Hi, Mr. Green. Okay. So,
Are you going to explain to Nicole what a board bang is? Is that what's going to
oh,
happen?
God damn
Because
it,
she
fine.
just said, okay, what is such a thing? Asks a Trekkie.
Okay, so we finished our episode, we went live. We always go live afterwards and do a smash or pass on something related to the episode we just recorded.
And we had just recorded Star Trek Voyager.
So the subject for our smash or pass were different races in the Voyager universe. And
we smashed her past.
we smashed or passed them. So we got to the board, and turns out our girl likes something involving a hive mind. And
Just imagine having one collective consciousness with many physical parts all concentrated on you at once.
the pause that she experienced as I watched this
Unfold.
was very real.
And everybody else watched it at the same time.
And since then, just every once in a while, I'll bring it up and you'll see what happens.
See, Becca says I'm correct.
Listen, I didn't say you weren't correct. I just said we were learning.
Troy says Sarah's eyes glistened.
You left me.
I did.
Your soul
My consciousness
left.
left for a little while. Nicole said her ADHD brain likes the notion. See, I'm not wrong. I am correct.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You earn being daddy.
Oh,
You don't get to call. You don't just get to request
That's
it.
not right out the gate. And Jane's correct. There are some big biggies in this room. Well spotted, soldier. Yeah. A good service, the whole group. There you go. April. Oh, April.
See, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I didn't say you were wrong.
But you acted like I was.
I was
Hey, Max.
taken aback.
Hey, Bob.
Um, Also, thank you to the person that gave us the gem. Oh, you don't get to call us mommy either, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We don't just keep every stray that talks about that.
No, sometimes you just have to put them in the shelter.
What else was I gonna say?
I know, but I feel like I interrupted you with the fortune.
Okay, see, now we're getting a please, Bob. Was it late?
But also, no, daddy isn't earned honorific. My husband gets daddy. You, I don't know. You don't get daddy. A daddy doesn't have to ask. He just gets it.
So for today's episode, I'm titling. Forget what I called this thing. Did you know? Did you know? Because I have a bunch of random facts that I would like to tell Sarah, and I want you people to tell us random facts as well, please. For example, did you know that the Muffin Man, the children's song The Muffin Man, was to warn about an actual serial killer that would lure children down Drury Lane with a basket of muffins?
Yes, because you already told me.
Oh, well, fine. But I got lots of shit like that. So, give us your facts.
Did you know? But do you know the origin? I am 100% certain you know this. The origin of Ring Around the Rosie.
Yes, but tell the world.
It's a song about the plague. It's a song about the plague. Wait.
Claire, which one?
Yeah, which one of us are you talking
Which
about?
one are we? It's the wrong one because fell in, baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try holding. I'm just gonna try holding this and see if it gets better. Let me know if it's better for you, hold it, guys.
Or do we just unplug and use the mics from our phones?
You know what? Maybe we try that. The pretty one. Okay, well that's the meanest thing that you could have said. So now I'm gonna be taking you up on that. What else do I know? Did you know? I'm not gonna remember his name.
Any chance you'll write a book about BDSM practices and politics? I'd read the hell out of it, but I like your opinions. I have never thought of that.
Okay, very desperately, a friend and I have been talking about this, the Nerd's Guide to Getting Down, and it's just like different elvish pickup lines for you to know. Like different pickup lines from Lord of the Rings, different pickup lines related to Star Trek. Like, I think that would be so fun, teaching about consent by using the Prime Directive. Like, I think that
That's
would
kind
be
of amazing.
I'm currently writing 5 books, so I can't, but like,
I've literally never thought of writing a book.
okay, Bob can get turned out. You can turn out Bob. And Jack. Okay, you want to wiggle, you get $20 for the stream, baby. Yeah, I'm working on books, guys. I'm working on books. The problem is there's a lot going on.
We had 2 mods.
Market goes from down a little bit down lately. Which is fair, given wildly gestures and everything.
Yeah. Given the all.
Oh my god. The first chapter could be called First Contact.
Write that down.
No one's still my idea.
That's amazing, Emma.
Thank you, Jessica. Your closest ice market there, she's okay, please. There's been a lot. There's just been a lot.
I think Charlotte was here too. Did she just like pop in and then leave?
Ooh, okay, I have another Disney one. Old school Tinder. So, in the Revolutionary War, the most feared shots were Pennsylvania riflemen, and they wore a very specific jacket. So, when a bunch of dudes were staying the winter at Valley Forge, which you know about is very important, we would have left it otherwise. Local women would make Pennsylvania riflemen's jackets for them and sew their name and address into the jacket, donate it to the army, and hope that whoever got it was like super hot and would come according it.
You also told me that.
Damn it. And you did that. Dandelions have evolved to favor shorter flower stems just in my lifetime as a result of knowledge. That's interesting. Isn't that typically not called evolution because evolution is required over a longer time period with like adaptive something? Someone who knows science. Okay. I'm okay, Bobby, baby, you're in timeout. For 1 minute. Sit in front of me and put it down. All right, who else has a digital?
Is the sound any better, guys?
Did you know Las Esposas is Spanish for spouses and shackles?
Of course it is.
I like that a lot. I must be the Silmarillion because you make me long, hard, and impossible to read. I like that a lot too. Tell me you would buy an entire book of those.
Oh no, I absolutely.
I love that so much. Maybe one day I'll do that. A metaphor is the unintentional or intentional blending of two idioms or cliches, resulting in a humorous and often nonsensical phrase, such as "let's burn our bridge when we come to it."
Okay, so I have one like that. Their misheard lyrics have a name. They're called Mondegreen.
Love that you know that.
All right, but here's why they're called that. There was a song, I don't know what the name of the song is. I believe it's from the early 17th century, so the early 1800s Regency era.
Got it.
There was a song in which the lyric was, and I think it had to do with a duel, because the lyric was, and they laid him on the green,
Okay.
but somebody misheard it and thought it was Lady Mondegreen.
Okay.
And so now Mondegreens are like mixed up, misheard lyrics.
I love that so much. That makes me so happy. Oh my god, please more facts.
Can you also
It's
click
really
like
bad.
I need something else? I mean, let's just turn
Let's
it
just
off.
turn it, yeah.
Oh, I have glitter and nail dust all over my boobs.
All right. Tell us if this is better, guys. We'll try.
Is this better? I even charged these motherfuckers last night.
I'm so prepared for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this again. For this specifically for this purpose.
I'm so close. Keep going. I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me. See, Trev says much better. April says a little better. Max says marginally better. What the fuck?
We try everything we can to please you people.
Good. And it's just never enough.
I think it's so hard.
Because we're children.
Oh, I've had Dixon cider. Why do you think that's going to be original?
God, what is this like? Are you Bart Simpson calling no? Sorry, I'm just the grinder throws are. It's not a grinder, Andrew. God damn it! It's a nail file.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. I need to do some practice. Are you still available for Tuesday, babe? Hi, Geo Dragon. It's been a while since we've seen you, babe. All right, who else has a did you know? Who's that famous guy with the big mustache who's considered super hot? His name starts with an R in like the 80s.
Burt Reynolds?
That's the guy. Burt Reynolds.
Yes, because his name starts with R.
The last one does. There's an R in it. Leave me alone. Okay. So, Borat. I learned a horrible fact about him.
Okay.
The movie he did where he played a dog. At the end of the movie, the dog dies, and his soul comes back to talk to the little girl and just say like, "Goodbye, I'll always love you. You're gonna be fine without me." The girl who did the voiceover for that was murdered by her father, like right after she finished the lyrics. Not lyrics, I'm sorry, the lines. And it took Burt Reynolds 63 takes to do his part because he just kept bursting into tears. The scene she's saying like, "Will I ever see you again?" And he's just like, "I'll always be with you." And apparently he could not handle it, which is just it's the saddest thing in the world. It's the saddest thing in the world.
Okay, so this is a dress, but I'm using an e-file to take the polish off her nails.
Okay, how long have you been doing nails? I went to hair school and learned nails, and I hated everything except acrylic.
I've been doing nails for like 15 years now. How did I not see that? Oh no, I did. It just
Okay, answer that question, and then we have another did you know?
wait. Which one? I've been doing. No, I mean like you said.
I'm
Answer
sorry,
that question.
I'm sorry.
Just I've been doing nails 15 years.
Okay,
I said that already.
Okay. Well, did you know we knock on wood because trolls and gremlins live in trees and will actively work to dash your hopes or make your fears real? If you knock on the wood tree, they wouldn't hear.
Interesting. I didn't know that was the origin. That's very cool.
Love that. I feel like I'm a better person for knowing that. So always want to knock on wood and hear noise. I love that. I love that. Yes, that's what you're hearing. It's a grinder. It will stop soon. I promise you.
I mean, it will, and then it'll turn back on. I use it quite a lot.
That's it. All dogs go to heaven. That's the movie. All dogs go to heaven. Did you know that 4 extras drowned when they were filming the 10 Commandments? But it was considered uncouth to talk about in Hollywood. Of course. So they just didn't bring it up. They also did not pay their families.
Oh my god.
Because they were making essentially the equivalent of oh, sorry. That felt real weird.
Because it was on your actual nail because you're a coach.
Oh my god. But yeah, they were making essentially $100 a day and had signed releases saying yeah, we accept all the dangers, whatever. So they knew it. It's well, you put them in a pool that was drowning them. It was clearly the studio's fault. But yeah, they just didn't talk about it because it was untrue.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, the entire production was absolutely fantastic. You totally right back in. 100% correct. All right, what other weird Philly town knowledge do we have? What do you know? Hello, Fiverr. I heard you had a rough night, baby.
Hey, Fiverr.
Are you doing better? Who's Jay? ADM. Who's Jay? Well, you let me know, Sugar Bear. You know we like you. All right. Did you know that in Iceland they have had to reroute roads because of the little people?
I did not know that.
So supposedly there are little invisible fairies that live in certain things like rocks.
Fiverr. I have Nutella ice cream. I'm willing to share. I don't share with everyone. I will share with you.
I also got the Nutella ice cream. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay, I tried the Krabby Cow. It's actually really fucking good. So it has it's a sweet cream ice cream, and then it has this spice because Old Bay has a lot of different flavors in it, and so it just has this Weirdly, the end is the weird part because you actually get heat in your throat from the spice in the ice cream. It's really quite good. I was very surprised at how good it is. So I got a fudge ripple and a caramel ripple and a Nutella and a Krabby Cow, which is a sweet cream ice cream with Old Bay in it.
I got cow tracks, chocolate chip, Nutella, and fudge swirl.
Fudge ripple is actually my favorite ice cream.
Fudge ripple is so fucking good.
It is highly underrated, I think.
Oh my god.
I get so excited every time they have the fudge ripple flavor at Brewster's.
Thank you, Starlight. We are not related, although a lot of people say that. And when we hang out for too long, which is like 10 minutes,
We start to laugh alike. It's like
exactly the
identical.
same.
It's dumb. How fast? Okay, I will see you there, Fiber. I will pick you up. The airport is like 10 minutes from my house. Not a problem. Like literally, I could walk to the airport if I was really ambitious.
it's right
I wouldn't do that to you though.
there. Hi, Darcy. But yeah, so it was in the 90s, they were going to blast through this rock to build a highway in Iceland. And randomly, like their tools would just keep shutting down, things would lose power. It created enough problems that they were just like, we will.
Which where we're putting this room.
Well, initially they were going to move the rock. They were like, we'll just pick up the rock and put it somewhere else. And they brought in 3 cranes, and every single time something broke on the crane, so they were like, fuck it. And they just rerouted the road. So now they regularly do that. If a community tells them, like, no, that's where the little people live, they will
That's amazing.
just reroute the road. And have you heard of an elven slap? No. Okay. So I found out about this because there was a journalist whose family was from Iceland. And they had moved from the east of Iceland to the west of Iceland, but he was going back to his ancestral home. And the family was telling him, go give a gift to the elf that watched over our family. And he was like, yeah, sure, Grandpa, whatever you want. So he went, he stayed for about a week. The last day he was there, he had no intention of going. He woke up and had a horrible, like, sunburn all over his body. From nowhere. Like, he had fallen asleep in a tent, woke up, no issue. And he just said he could barely move, and he was like, I better go talk to that fucking elf. So he went to the elf, he gave him a little sacrifice, and he said on the walk home, he just immediately better.
That's amazing.
Immediately better.
Yeah. You don't fuck with the Fae.
You don't fuck with the
You
Fae.
don't give them your name.
Do not give them a name.
You don't ask them for anything.
Don't eat their food.
Don't eat their food. Don't invite them into your house.
Do not do that.
Don't even have a welcome mat.
No.
Because that's too inviting.
My mat says hello.
Mine says various things. None of them are
Never
welcome.
welcome. Never welcome.
Don't enter a fairy ring no matter what idiot tells you it's okay.
Nope. Oh, thank you so much, Starlight. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, it gets real weird if we're sisters, considering the things. Considering the things.
What we do in private is only the business of peach tea. What else do I know? The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn, which is excellent. Someone mentioned it. I have to say it every time it comes up. That's cool. Do you know where the Foo Fighters get their name from?
I had heard it before and I don't remember. So do please enlighten me.
Spanking is weird.
Spanking is not weird. Spanking is awesome.
Okay, speaking of fairies, does anyone know the name of the fairy, Lady Blank? I can't remember what the blank is. You're going to need to give us so much more detail.
Yeah, that's literally could be
Like
anybody.
Titania? You have to be so much more specific. Okay, so the Foo Fighters got their name from an actual thing in World War II where pilots
would name these like random balls of light that they couldn't really identify that sort of flew, but not in a way that we were capable of back then.
Marmalade.
Food fighters.
Lady
Like
Marmalade.
Thank you. Oh my god.
I have all the Tim Tams. I know I always have to bring food to feed my Maggie.
Movie night is gonna fucking go off tomorrow. There's so many snacks.
We have bacon mac and cheese bites.
Yes.
We have the caramel Tim Tams.
Yes.
We have all the ice cream. We still have the troll lollipops.
The troll lollipops, by the way, amazing. Like we thought they were just gonna be a gimmick. They're actually really good. Also, who's the first man who flew across the Atlantic?
Charles Lindbergh?
Lindbergh. Lindbergh saw gremlins in space. Or in the air.
I was like, Lindbergh didn't make it to space, but please go on.
Well, he was also like a Nazi sympathizer.
Mm-hmm.
And has at least 20 children in Germany. They invited him over to breed.
That's weird.
Smoked salmon pate. All right, I need to eat another one of these. All right, what else? What random weird facts do we have?
Thank you. Do you know what a word factoid?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what factoid is?
Okay.
No, you're not.
Okay.
It's the opposite. A factoid originally meant to be like a thing that seems like a fact, but is in fact incorrect. But now we just use it as like a little nugget of information. Yeah, factoid is actually originally, it's like literally, where literally both means like literally and figuratively now because that's just how it's changed. Factoid originally was a fact that is incorrect.
Similar to have your cake and eat it too. The correct expression is eat the cake and have it too.
Yes.
Which makes so much more sense.
One of my favorite things like that is, you know the expression blood is thicker than water.
Yes. I know.
Okay.
Tell the world.
Blood is thicker than water obviously sounds like the people you're related to are more important than the people that you meet outside of your family. The full saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which in fact is completely opposite. It means the people that you go through hell with, people that you go to war with, your chosen people are more important sometimes than the people to whom you were born.
Yep.
It is my favorite little, it's my favorite little like, hey, did you know this thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite.
That's why I absolutely fucking hate it whenever anybody throws around those like those little idioms to completely make their point.
Yeah.
Because it's like shit like that is like so opposite. When somebody will say like gay people weren't meant to be because like look, this extension cord plugs into the wall. What are you gonna do with two extension cords? Doesn't make any sense. But great, wonderful presentation.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like
people learn extension cords.
It's amazing. But as though that's proving a point. Like, who was it that walked a snowball onto the floor of Congress to be like, yes, global warming's a myth. It's cold today. Oh, the customer is always right. It's such fucking bullshit.
The customer is always right. It matters.
Sometimes the customer.
Bye.
Okay. Worst customer experience. Who has not who has been the worst? Like give me their name and address, but like talk me through it.
God, it's been like a really long time since I've worked retail. Like, there's things that are like there's they say like, oh, you just keep these. I purge. I purge. Just, I don't need this in my brain anymore.
You know what? That's a much healthier coping mechanism.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've had, I literally can't think of like
Okay, no, the listener line is right. It's healthier than not. What I do want to say. Sorry. Sorry. Stop loading hard. Sorry.
You never have to apologize for your
I'm
exuberance.
so distracted now. I don't remember what I was saying.
Hello, Jim's videos.
Hello, Jim. I was at Costco the other day, and they're always like giving out samples around lunchtime. A little girl who had to be about my daughter's age, like 5 or 6, went up and just like took something off of the cart, and the woman who was working it was like, "Oh, honey, you have to go ask your father first." And the dad came over and said, "Don't parent my child, just do your fucking job." And it was just like, what? Like, first of all, she shouldn't go like grabbing things. Also, like, the store is liable if she eats chocolate and she's diabetic and it causes problems.
Or
So it's like
she eats something and chokes.
like, and the poor woman standing there was just like, okay, because it's like, what do you do? So like, I will remind you, you are 30 seconds of someone's 8-hour day. Just don't be a dick. There's just no reason.
Wait, hold on. Max, what are you talking about? Because the last thing I see is a thing about an incomplete quote and then something about being brought to trial, but I don't know who you're talking about. I
Yeah, what's
missed.
going on, baby? What's your deal?
Max is cool.
No, we like Max.
Max is great. Max is part of our
We're just
Patreon.
missing something.
Yeah, we're just missing some context. We don't know who you're talking about. Whatever
We're missing
comment
something, baby.
talked about who you're talking about. I don't think we all, I think it got timed out or something.
Yeah, something didn't post. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, we're missing some context. We have no context clues.
Eleanor McCurdy was
Who the hell is that?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. Eleanor McCurdy was a like failed bank robber who ended up getting shot by the sheriff in like the 1850s. No one came forward to claim his body because he didn't really have any family at the time. So, ooh, I know what you're talking about, Max. I will tell her that right after this. Okay. So Eleanor McCurdy died in like the 1850s. No one came to claim his body. So the guy from the local funeral home was like, well, I'll take him. And did such a good job preserving the body that he set him up in the window of his store to be like, look at how good I am at preserving. And he invited people, you had to pay, I think, a penny to come in and see the body. And it had like a carnival sort of atmosphere because he would put the penny in his mouth. It was like a little coin slot. And the children once used him for a prank by putting him on roller skates and rolling it down the street. Like, so someone showed up saying, that's my brother. This is insanely disrespectful. And I'm taking his body. So of course the funeral director was like, yeah. And then a month later, they found the body was touring as part of a sideshow as like Eleanor McCurdy, like a Wild West bandit, whatever. He continued to go on tour, losing body mass and losing, popularity into the 70s when they were filming a movie inside of a carnival ride, like one of the scary carnival rides. And one of the props guys went to move the body and the arm came off. And he was like, wait a minute, that's a bone.
That's an actual body.
So they had to bring the cops in and they discovered that it was an actual body. He is now buried alongside another body that he toured with for a little while. But yeah, insanity. Okay, so what Max is talking about is an absolutely crazy story.
There we go.
This man was insane. Let me lead with that. I don't remember his name, but he was in like his 50s, absolutely fell in love with this young lady in her 20s who came into the hospital to receive treatments for tuberculosis, which at that point, unfortunately, she had galloping tuberculosis, which was very fast acting. the hospital basically said the only thing we can do for you is keep you comfortable, but unfortunately this will kill you. He was so in love with her that he went to her family and said, I'm a doctor. He wasn't. I'm going to take care of her. And of course, what do you do when every other doctor has said she's going to die? And this person is like, no, I can save her. So they were like, okay, come treat her. He would give her like these horrifying electroshock treatments. There's no cure at that point. He couldn't cure her. But Count von Cosel and Elena Hoyos. Thank you. That's what it is. So eventually she died. He stole her body, preserved her as best he could, which, not being a funeral person, like he basically just covered her in wax and perfume, inserted a tube into her to consummate the marriage, and kept her in his home, which at that point was a disabled plane that he had converted, until finally her sister came to visit, and he was like, oh, let me show you your sister. She was obviously horrified, immediately went to the police. They were able to reclaim the body, but everyone was just like, oh, what a wonderful romantic he is. He was so in love with her. And it's like, no, he was a psychotic monster. They buried her in a secret location under a slab of cement.
So that he couldn't get her body?
Yeah. Horrifying.
That is just horrific. Yeah.
Horrifying. And the whole time she was alive, he was begging her to marry him. And he would write these incredibly long letters about all this stuff. And she would just write back like,
no.
Okay, thanks. Your friend Elena. Like everything possible to be like, I am not into you, David. Also, he was married the whole time. Abandoned his family, left his children behind. Yeah.
Of course. Jesus.
But no, just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And absolutely, Count von Cosel was not a count. Moved to America and told everyone he was a doctor. He wasn't. Ended up working not as an orderly, but as some sort of like technician in a hospital. But yeah, he was just a straight up crazy person. And this happened in Florida because of course it did. But yeah, everybody was just like, what a wonderful romantic. And people would try to visit her former grave to be like, this is a Romeo and Juliet tale. And it's like, no, he's crazy and he wants to own this person. Like, that's not what love is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, like
Radio.
Romeo and Juliet is not a great story, guys.
No.
It's about warring families. It's not about romance.
No.
Also, they're 13.
Watching from Kuwait. Hello.
Bye, Leah.
Bye-bye. All right. What other randoms did you know? What else? What else we got? Most expensive coffee in the world is excrement.
Civet.
I'm sure you know that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's civet coffee. It gets pooped through a civet.
The things people will do.
To be exclusive.
Just insane.
Also, if you don't have a random fact, you can in fact hit us with a pickup line or
Or a dad joke.
dad jokes. Yeah.
Okay, my dad's favorite dad joke. This is his favorite one in the world. What did the fish say when it hit a brick wall? Damn. Okay. I love coffee. I love critters. I ain't touching that. What was your favorite part of yesterday?
Okay, honestly, this is gonna sound so cheesy. It was watching you. You were just so like I was very happy. It was very fun for me, but you are just just have no emotional restraint when you're so. And I didn't mean that as a bad thing. Like when you just are very expressive, and it is like so infectious to watch someone be so exuberantly joyous. It's like the cutest fucking thing in the world. So It just, yeah, that was my favorite part of yesterday. It's just like watching you just be like, ex- like, like you were more excited than your 5-year-old. It was just so cute.
But the thing is, like, I'm that way in like every
I
element of
know.
my life, but I feel like that's a major like turn off for people.
Not
It's
for
like-
me. I think it's great.
Okay.
And I think probably most of the people who are like our people also love your exuberance.
I have to say the response that I've had online to that video has been really nice. Like people are sharing their own experiences and also like I really appreciate that so many people are supportive of the fact that I don't put my daughter's face online because I get that it looks a little weird that I made my kid wear a kitty mask all day yesterday. But like people have
But
been
she
so
also
nice
didn't.
about
She only did it while they were
I mean,
filming.
yeah,
Like
but-
she.
All right, let's see what we got here.
And also, she got to pick which mask she wore.
That's over 300 pounds is too big for skydiving. Okay.
Good to know.
I was expecting Maggie to push her daughter out of the way to pet the cow. It didn't come to that.
But it was like I thought there was going to be like a little bit of a scrum. And I specifically used that word because I know you played rugby.
I did.
I know, but that's why
I
I said
wasn't aggressive
scrum.
enough. They kicked me off the team. It's illegal to wear spurs while flying a plane. I mean, my God.
Are they afraid you're going to kick the pilot?
Oh no, what? I think the pilot can. Oh,
You kick the horse with the spurs to make him go faster. Max was kicked off the rugby team too. Apparently. Max, was it because you were too aggressive?
No, seriously, we were doing tackling exercises, and I just didn't like want to tackle the girl, and they were like, "You have to stop. Like, you're not good at this." Because I have a really like messed up ankle from playing soccer for so long, so like I'll walk and twist it. So playing rugby was just not going to happen. Okay, so Matthew was saying that 300 pounds is too much to go skydiving. The people at the skydiving place told me I'm too big to do it. I'm like, you make parachutes that can drop military equipment.
It's hilarious.
I'm sorry. I haven't messed up everything from being a person. Very, very.
Sorry. I know. I could feel you. I could like immediately
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
you
yeah.
start to tense up.
What is your thought on horses?
They're fine. Like I'm not a horse girl.
Yeah.
I would actually like to like ride a horse at some point. I'm just they're beautiful, majestic creatures that are good far away from you. However, I do love donkeys. Donkeys are great. Also, donkeys hate dogs. It's like it is a like genetically inherited memory because dogs are like coyotes and things like that were like used to like I don't know torture them per se, but like it's this genetic it's this like inherited hatred. They hate dogs.
Okay, have you seen that video where a dog is going up to
Maggie eats them from a cliff. And now we understand why.
Oh, this Sean says advice. April 20th is 420 Easter and my 25th wedding anniversary. How would you celebrate? April's response: they make silver colored rolling papers.
There you go.
April,
Perfect. No notes.
I love you.
I mean, I feel like if that is the case, you have to make something the day before because you're not going to have time to do it the day. Get blazed out of your mind and fuck like bunnies.
Thank you. It's not that hard. For me, what I would want, because I'm a slut and I'm hungry and shit or food fixes literally all of my problems, get me high, get me a sushi tray for myself, and just fuck me. Like,
I'm now picturing you ass in the air, face planted in the sushi tray. Hum, hum, hum. Just like,
I'm fine with that
I
as
know
a
you would be.
scenario. Also, my birthday. It's past, but I don't care. Let's celebrate anyway. Sean found a sloth sanctuary where we can stay overnight with sloths.
But where?
Sean, no one else fucking talk.
Also, Fiber saying what he said means that we made him spit out his we made him spit out every time I get points. It's because I made him spit out his coffee and his drink. So you ass up, face down in the sushi is what got him. Or duck? No, nobody talk until Sean tells us where the sanctuary is.
Sean.
Everyone be quiet.
You're the only one I want to fucking hear from right
You have the stage. Boy, come on.
now. Shut the fuck up.
We're so fucking serious right
Oh
now.
my god. HHK. Pain and Ladies, chill with lots of chocolate. It's outside of Albany, Oregon. Fucking road trip.
No, no one needs to cross a sloth and a Highland cow. That would be, that would be, it would, oh God, would it be slow like a sloth or would it run like a cow?
My concern is that it would have like most of the body of a cow except the long arms and claws of a sloth, which is horrifying.
Oh yeah, that's literally the worst. Okay, Goku, you can leave. You can leave. Goku. Thank you. It's like Goku, but worse. It's discount Goku.
Yes, give me your pickup lines. I love your pickup lines. Wow, that's the longest I've gone with time.
All right, everyone's free to speak now.
Also, you can say Oregon Trail on like Oregon's tourist website.
Mm-hmm.
When I found that out, I did nothing for 2 days except dive dysentery.
Nice.
I'm not getting like I accomplished nothing. Give me $5 and you can see the beach. $5 on the stream right now. I'm barefoot. Let's go.
I could be barefoot. I don't know if you want to see my feet.
I don't know why people think that I'll do things for not money. I want the money.
I didn't say you were Goku.
Yeah, Oregon does have a very environmental sort of bent to it. You are the worst.
Well, you can leave. Look, you can do this. You press the bottom of your screen and then you scroll up. And then you could just go to another stream. Or you can just get out of it altogether.
Yeah. There are several other creators. I assure you. At any given time, there are tons of us. Tons, I tell you. Hello, Janella. What voice? What voice, Max? What voice? You'll do much more stuff.
I think it's the one you do with. Oh, it's the boop. Yep, it's the boop.
Okay, multiple people have said if I'm
I don't know who Maggie Green is.
Am I? Feet. $5. I was very clear. $5. Alexa, turn the sound up one, please. Oh my god. Last time I was really stoned. I got really close to Sarah and just
That's not true, Kojo, as evidenced by all of the people here watching.
Here on the channel that has over 460,000 subscribers, also known as Go Fuck Yourself.
I do regularly nail her, Poco. Okay?
It's so good. I'm good for 2 nails, sometimes 3, but I like to come in more often.
I like to get my hands all over her every 2 weeks.
She has lots of tools that plug in. They're real good.
We do.
But my favorite is the purple goo. So now we're both in Maryland.
Other hand, please. Oh! What happened?
I hit the thing on the side of the chair that made it go down.
She went down. Kojo just wants attention.
Imagine having the time to come into someone's stream just to talk shit. Like, you realize
Do you not have anything better to
I'm
do
not
with yourself?
I'm gonna start crying at any moment here. Like,
Yeah.
I just think it's sad.
Yeah, how pathetic is your life?
Okay.
How pathetic is your life that this is what you're doing right now? Attempting to troll 2 people who are having great fun. Like, you have nothing better to do with yourself?
Guys, these
It's so fucking sad for you.
are so good. Like, you're not gonna piss me off.
Yes, I am a nail tech.
Oh, she's good. You're not gonna piss me off on the other side of you, bro. These are so good.
Katie found Tim Tams.
Nice. Okay. So Tim Tams are an Australian cookie. They're really, really good. These are all these like knockoffs.
But they're really, really good.
Style cookies. They're so good.
What is the best sandwich?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's so it's so time specific, and also like what is considered a sandwich? Is a hamburger a sandwich? It is things between 2 pieces of bread. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Within Pennsylvania, I'm gonna say
15
cheesesteak,
years, Nadia.
but it has to be like the right cheesesteak. Otherwise, I'm gonna say a turkey club with really crispy bacon and French fries because that's my go-to order in the diner. And
See, I'm with Becca.
A Reuben.
A Reuben is just so good. Reuben is just so good.
But also like the soul cleansing that happens when you have a peanut butter and jelly.
Hard disagree.
Like,
Hard disagree. I don't like peanut butter and jelly. Never have.
what the fuck are you saying?
Never have.
Are you a Martian?
Maybe. Yeah, I just know other hands. Oh, classic grilled cheese. Grilled cheese with ham.
The croque monsieur, I was just about to say.
Not croque monsieur the way I make it. And my caramelized onions.
Okay.
And mayonnaise on the outside instead of butter.
No. I was so fucking with you and then you fucked it
I
up.
totally use butter.
Oh my god.
I don't even like mayonnaise for anything.
I don't fucking touch mayonnaise. Oh
No.
my god.
I have been to Canada. I'm married to a Canadian. I do fluffernutters, Max. Fluffernutters can get it.
I don't fuck with fluff.
Oh god, I
I
fucking
don't
love
fuck with-
fluffernutters.
I don't
Also, Nutella and fluff. Fucking yes. Sorry, I just got real excited about that.
And yes, we're both capable of dancing. Hamburger and hot dogs are not lunch meat, so you can't call them sandwiches. I don't know. It really depends on how.
But not everything in a sandwich is a lunch meat. Bacon isn't a lunch meat, and a BLT is definitely a sandwich.
It really depends on what your rules are.
What part of Canada are you from, David Girl?
Also, chicken wings count as a sandwich in Buffalo. I was literally going to say Reuben mayonnaise again. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes, baby.
I mean, it's like a fluffernutter, but with Nutella instead of peanut butter. It's fucking amazing. And it has to be toasted. If you have a fucking fluffernutter on soft bread, you can just go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like the combination of peanut butter and jelly. I like them I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter so much. I eat it literally daily with my apple. I like jelly too. I have strawberry preserves for on my breakfast sandwich on the days that I work. I don't like them together. I just don't like the combo. Yes, I am doing her nails.
Have you had a toasted peanut butter and jelly though?
Fluffernutter with Nutella on brioche. Fuck yes. Sorry, I just got real excited. Fiber, I love you.
Okay.
Fiber's my new favorite person.
Right here.
Besides me.
Right here. Fucking.
We can't get a 10 cameo because we're not in
the house. But you know what, Rob? For you, baby, because you gave me a bunch of colors. I will make you a tank specific video because I've been wanting to compile some cute little tank moments, so I will do that for you. I will do that for you, baby.
See, I don't think I'm gonna like the Cuban just because it probably has a pickle on it, and I don't like pickles.
Okay, I don't like the texture of a pickle.
I know what you're gonna say because you told it to me before.
It's accurate though.
She sucks pickles. Is anybody shocked?
I suck them because I like the flavor, just not the texture. Kojo, we see you. We're choosing to not acknowledge you. Was that unclear, Sugar Love? Move the fuck on. Can we talk about a pulled pork sandwich, though? Like a sloppy, disgusting pork sandwich.
So I like to kind of do that. I use chicken and I put it in my crock pot and like make it, and then I put my sugar-free barbecue sauce on it, and I make homemade coleslaw, and then I eat it in a pita.
Nice.
I don't know. It just works for me. Yes, we are in the same room. See, yeah. Reaching out, touching hands. No, we're not gonna. We can't do it. We can't do it. Can't do it. No, can't. I decided to pull.
Sweet Caroline.
We're idiots.
Is this the day you're going to get the metal claws? Please do. I wish to God. I wish to God I could. Oh my God. This just happened. Oh man. Sandwiches don't get it too.
I love a good sandwich.
Really,
Like a club sandwich is fucking outstanding.
a grilled chicken sandwich with bacon, melted cheese.
Yeah. Swiss cheese.
I go for a cheddar, but I respect it. See? A breakfast sandwich in the morning?
Breakfast
Like,
sandwich.
I'll suck a dick for a good breakfast sandwich.
Right? Like a really good
like on a bagel.
Oh,
Just
and an
everything
everything bagel.
Yes. Yes.
I used to work in a bagel place where I actually made all of our bagels on premises every day. And if I worked in the morning, my go-to, like we would crack fresh eggs into these little Rubbermaid bowls that were like this big, and they were the perfect size for a bagel. So you'd crack the egg in and you'd shake it up, and then when someone ordered a breakfast sandwich, you'd just stick it in the microwave and you'd have like a scrambled egg patty, and then you put the bagel into it and flip it out, and it's like a perfect size. If I worked in the morning, my go-to was an everything bagel toasted with sausage, egg, and cheese. If I worked in the afternoon, it was an everything bagel not toasted with honey mustard, but really good honey mustard, like thick, sharp, like it seems more like honey, like in the consistency, with boar's head turkey, Swiss cheese, red onions, and romaine lettuce. And then for a snack, it was a toasted everything bagel with cucumber, onion, dill, cream cheese.
Okay.
That was just all I ate
Okay.
when I was at work at that place. It was so good. You can't ever turn it completely down. You will always hear just a little bit. We are not sisters. We are not related in any way. We're just really good friends. I don't.
Oh, Michael, you have stuff to do.
I just don't care about Coach.
I don't care.
Like he made him an ass of himself too much, and it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like I just don't give a shit anymore.
That's the thing. Like, what do you feel that we owe you?
Yes, cucumber, onions, and cream cheese is fucking amazing. In fact, I went to an Amish market and they had like a cucumber dill cream cheese and they had an onion cream cheese and I just bought them both into one. I just mixed them together.
Okay, well, not a sandwich. This bougie thing that I make for myself is toasted everything bagel with cream cheese. No, toasted everything bagel, smoked salmon, poached egg on top of it, and you cut open the egg so that the yolk can get like absorbed into the bottom and just.
See, if you put hollandaise on that, it would be like a version of a Benedict.
I don't love hollandaise. I mean, I don't do sauces, which I know is very weird. I don't do sauces. We are related by awesomeness.
Can we just get rid of that, dude?
Oh, what happened? What did you say? I missed the comment.
Oh, there's like a we will raid thing. It's because I'm seeing all comments, I think.
I don't like hollandaise, and it's absolutely me. Like, I'm not going to tell you it's not good. I don't do sauces. I don't even do like ketchup and mustard.
So weird.
I'm a freak. I don't put maple syrup on my pancakes.
Oh, you are a freak.
I don't do it. Nope, I'm aware. It's my issue. You gotta try my sauce. Oh my god. Made pizzadillas for breakfast today. Pepperoni, shredded mozzarella, bell peppers, chives, oregano, and basil.
So we call it pizzadilla because of how I make my like homemade pizza, and we decided to call them
I
pizzadillas.
like that.
Although I think we need to call them pizzadillas because pizzadilla sounds like just the whitest fucking thing I've ever said.
Oh, that's why I said it that way.
Okay. Yes, hi, my name is Sarah. Flower dress. It's just my name now.
We might have to do
Flower dress.
another fit check though, because like there's people here now.
I mean, I can. It'd be a good time to do it because I'm about to start the meeting.
Toasted ciabatta with warm mozzarella and tomatoes and basil vinaigrette pesto aioli with or without roasted chicken.
Sounds amazing. That sounds like a caprese sandwich with chicken. That sounds like a caprese sandwich. I'm not single. I am very married.
I'm a little bit
Oh no. Max was high the other morning during my my workout live and just all of the food. She just was all of the food. I was like, God damn it, Max, I'm working out and breakfast is after this. And she's just like, fries. And just like all the things. I was like, motherfucker.
that fucking poutine that we had.
We made tater tot poutine. It was real good.
I was very happy that you portioned it out.
Oh, Justin portioned it out.
I would have kept eating until I hated myself. Like,
Max did in fact eat everything.
all right, a quick fit check and then we're gonna go back to this.
Yes, because it's magic time. Right. I have nail dust and glitter on
I
my
know, it's all in your boobs. I feel really bad.
I know, I have glitter tits.
All right.
I'm like a stripper. Oh, I should have done this on. There we go. I should have done this on camera.
There we go. Hold on, I need to watch that.
There we go. Just gotta get all the.
Almost caught up. Okay. All right. So this is my dress today. Somebody requested that I wear a halter and give me my face. That's just not possible. So this is what we're rocking. Sarah's a fucking adorable child today,
I'm wearing a crinoline. It's a crinoline from the 1950s.
I know. I don't know why we do it.
I know. Sorry.
I just
Blue's down. Daddy's here. Not my daddy. Because you didn't bring your laptop like I told you. I literally sent her a text that said, bring your laptop, your tablet, and your charging cord. And she's like, oh, I brought the tablet because I can do the comments. And I'm like, yeah, but the tablet was. Anyway. Justin's still banned.
That's entirely. Yeah. I don't know who banned him. I hope I can find that.
There's Jim.
It was Jim?
I'm pretty sure because he was the only mom that was there. Jim said something in response to like the whole like Dino Dom and asked something, oh, not D-Rex. And Justin was
I
like,
remember that.
oh, I wouldn't say it Rex, but and then he got banned.
Can we unban him?
You have to unban him.
Okay.
We've told you how, and you didn't bring the tools to do it.
Again, there's a lot of judgment and a lot of anger. I try to project positivity. So, oh my God, the odds I'm getting right now are so You can't be truly mad at me though. I bought you ice cream and I gave you cheese.
Look, I didn't ask you to buy me ice cream, and you did give me cheese. See, that cheese, that one wheel, that's going to be my pizzeria cheese. Because it literally, like, is how I think it's grease-rated. You did. You accidentally banned my husband, and now we can't, like, find it. Like, Maggie has to actually go into YouTube Studio, and...
Yeah, you're making me understand technology, which is going to be terrible for everyone.
Yeah.
But
Troy, take sides, you wiener.
Troy, don't bring that sort of shit in here. What?
I just got a text.
No.
It's okay. She's just using the van as digital furniture.
He's watching.
Of course he's watching. When is it that you're going to learn? We've been doing this since September. He is always watching. Madam, put your dress down.
What?
Okay. All right, we gotta clean it. It was Fiverr this time and not Andrew. See, that's a way to do it. Y'all are cute, respectfully. Thank you, Brian. Because you're fucking right, we are. Have you seen us?
Oh my God. So someone I know very well just joined our Patreon on Peach Tier. And now it's like, so you've seen my ass? like I don't know how to.
Do I know of this
No,
person?
no.
Okay. Because they've seen more than my ass
Like
on Peach Tier.
But I feel very. Hello, Elvis, guys. Yeah. I feel really. Like I saw their name pop up,
And you're like,
and
oh.
now I'm just like, how am I gonna?
Is it like a
interact?
person that you know, like in real life?
Yeah,
Like you see regularly?
yeah.
I think you just don't acknowledge it at all.
But see, like I don't know if it's exposed so much. It's because, like, obviously, I'm not like ashamed of anything I'm posting, but it is just like I don't know how to talk to someone who's seen that much of my ass. I do not play Roblox. My daughter does, so I kind of do by proxy because she's not allowed to play it unless I'm physically there with her because there's enough weird shit on Roblox. But yeah, well, because my question is like, did he join it
Did he think he was just doing like the most thing he could to support
That's
you?
the thing.
Or was he like, oh shit, I'm gonna actually get to see? So
Right. And I can't ever ask that question. So
I think you just pretend it didn't happen
I think
and move on
that's-
with your life.
well, I've only shared it with our closest personal friends.
Oh yeah. So they're not gonna tell anybody.
Don't you guys talk about it? They don't like black dude. F them. Who said that? You talk like you would anyone. Yeah, right. Daddy, will you come play more games with me? Are you available Tuesday at like 9-ish for Call of Duty? Because I'm thinking I'll put an hour into Elder Ring and then an hour into Call of Duty.
You mean Elden Ring?
Elden Ring. What did I say?
Elder Ring. Like Elder Scrolls.
That's what I keep fucking up. Oh yeah, Max, it's totally easy. But yeah, Daddy, are you available 9 o'clock? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. They want your voice. Dude, you have to start that fucking podcast. This guy's voice. This guy's fucking voice.
Really? Should I watch your stream?
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Maybe a little bit after because I might take some time doing one thing. But yeah. Every time he joins, people are like, Although it was really awkward because he's a big daddy scorpion. I call him daddy. When my daughter was playing, she was like, "That's daddy." And I was like, "You call it scorpion."
Did you do it again? What is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me finish this.
I'm asexual and his voice gives me tingles. Yeah. Oh my God. That's the problem though, because there's 2 men that I play with who have very like voices, and when they're both telling me what to do,
Your little subby brain just goes off.
like let me right into the atmosphere.
Fix yourself.
That'll take time.
Oh, apparently I give fiber tingles. I sent him a voice message because I was driving home, and he's like, and I was like, I give you ASMR?
Okay, so you haven't heard my full-on sex voice. You know what? Let's new topic. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. For anyone else,
Automatic slutty Maggie response ASMR. Well done. Well done, Joy. See, he's at it. 3 months in. And all I did was send him a voice message that had nothing. I was just talking about the day.
Ooh, it's Sunday. I have to post another story time.
Yes, we are both married.
Okay.
See? Wedding rings. Although technically, this is my wedding set.
I've wondered that actually.
It's just too big because I lost all that weight.
Oh, awesome.
And it used to be that I wore this in front of it on this, but then it spun all the time. So I just put this one on and moved it over until I like finally decided to get this resized.
Y'all's Patreon is the most cost-effective one I've been a part of.
That's an interesting compliment. I will take it.
It's like, first of all, don't tell me what to do, and second, keep telling me what to do. That's the thing, though. I have 2 modes, and one of them is don't fucking tell me what to do, and the other one is just tell me what to do.
Same.
They're both married status thing in the universe.
5% Jonathan said it. Fiber, need I remind you that you are married to the German? That's what I call his wife, Joanna. She's not actually German, but she's like we were talking about her, and it was just like she's sort of this like cold, calculating stoic, and I'm like, oh, so she's German. So now I just call her the German, even though I know her name.
That's a new one for me.
It's a band called Breakaway.
My daughter's decided she wants to be in the band. I just turned 36.
Guess. Guess correctly.
Yes, correctly.
Guess in the correct direction.
Last night, I was full fucking brat mode. I'm not even kidding. Like I was like begging with my eyes, and he's oblivious. So it got to the point where it's just like, this is happening. We're doing it. It worked out though. I got tied down. It worked. I'm not gonna say anymore because I feel like there's children here. Oh, and it will be morning wake up tomorrow because we on Patreon. We will also be doing movie night.
Have you picked your movie?
I have it narrowed down. I will post when I get home.
Okay.
It's between two, but I think I know it.
And I'm gonna try really hard to do some troubleshooting to figure out if we can get Teleparty to work properly. We've gotten it to work properly one time.
But also, if you're watching this on Teleparty and for some reason you can't see or hear us, please let us know in the chat because people.
We
just
went
don't
a whole
tell
movie
us.
almost without knowing you guys couldn't see or hear us.
Yeah.
And we were just chatting.
Well,
Bye, Gamer Girl.
Yeah, we have no way of knowing that, but please let us know because, like, we're doing the comedy bits. We had no idea no one was there. But either way, we will be live afterwards to discuss our general impressions of the film. And I might sing a song that I censor so very much. Sometimes I catch myself just like singing it in the car, and it's only because I think about how upset you get.
I do several things for a living. One of them is this.
As do I. Well, advertising on what else do you do?
I mean, so I do nails and lashes and waxing. I'm not going to worry about advertising that because I actually don't want to do more of that. I have Patreon. We have a Patreon that our podcast is hosted on. We have like 4,400 members now at this point.
And something new.
So I have a Fansly. That's newish. That's been since December. And I make money from Instagram too now
Yeah, you do.
because I have a subscriber channel.
I'm thinking about that, but I don't want to detract from our Patreon. So I don't Patreon too much. Oh, to Carlos, you definitely do. It's one of my favorite episodes.
It's very, very
It's
silly.
really fun. I do this. I do all the internet stuff. I voice audiobooks. I have 2 books published so far. I'm working on 5 more, at least one of which will release this year. Thank you, Nicole. Is that it? Oh, and I'm a full-time mom, so that's where most of my time is. I'm actually really happy I talked to my authors and just let them know, like, I will not be able to record this summer because I'll have my daughter, and it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. What are your goals to be this year?
I mean, we got to get the new pool. Honestly, my goal is for us to hit 5,000 on Patreon so we can have separate logins.
Definitely.
I would like to at least 1 month this year make it onto the leaderboard in Fansly. Every month they do like a competition kind of thing,
Okay.
and the top 500 people, like 500 creators, get like a cash prize, which is like $100 at the like lowest end. But like the top person gets 10K.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's no fucking joke. So I would like to. Maggie, I swear to God. The internet would fucking explode if we were to ever make a video on my Fansly. The internet would never recover from it. Troy, be right there. Where's the nails getting done? Oh, Kristen gets tattooed. I'll take it to that.
One of my projects for myself this summer is to film a pilot episode of the Fashion Game because I really want that to be turned into a show on either a streaming service or a traditional platform like Bravo. Some of us would die, the rest would carry on in our name. I love that, man. Yeah, so yeah, I
Also, I
need,
think one of my goals this year is to go to a kink event, maybe, and not feel like I have imposter syndrome and don't belong there.
I wish I was allowed to go to a kink event.
You can go.
I mean, I can't. You know what? I would love it, Max, but like I don't have an agent. I don't know how to find an agent. So there's a lot that I have to learn, and unfortunately, there's just a time element to that that I don't have. Because I mean, the one person that I spoke to two people so far. One person that I spoke to just spent about 45 minutes trying to get me to do an OnlyFans, and I was just like, I do not want to do that. Like, I understand that there's money involved. I don't want to do that. And after 45 minutes, it's just like, okay, I'm not working with you. Like, you're not listening to me. So I do want to film my own pilot so that I can shop what is my concept and see what happens. So that's one goal that I have for the summer. It's finding a team of comedians and getting that set up. Because I do absolutely think it would make a great show. I really do. I think it would be so much fun. And publish another one of my books this year. I mean, Max, that would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful. Because again, what I do is so weird and so specific. Thank you, Kimmy.
Kimmy, did you enjoy? Kimmy got caramel Tim Tams, like the caramel ones that we have. How were they, Kimmy? Did you love them?
I've only had the regular Tim Tams. When I went to her house.
But that's not true. You've had the caramel Tim Tams.
At your house.
Yes. Oh yeah, I don't bring.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't-
I hadn't had them before yours. Hello, BT Outdoors. How the heck are you, buddy? Also, where are you calling in from? First time on the show?
Why did you suddenly go Midwestern?
You know that I randomly do accents. The salted caramel Twix, I absolutely fucking have. Adding a little bit of salt to something makes it
Oh my
so
god,
good.
this salted caramel Twix is so fucking good.
Especially
I got it at
eat the
Royal
Twix
Farms. I
the
like
same
it
way I
when
eat
you.
a Snickers. Like I just suck off the. Okay, don't make it these. Oh, I see it now. Okay. You see it now. Yep. Well, welcome to our cast. That's going to be a cake soon. Oh God, no.
Yeah, Maggie doesn't understand the internet at all.
Nicole, okay. Tim Tams or the big ones? You feel good.
In fact, you should have one of those.
Maggie has a thing. I do. I have a fixation.
I did. Max agrees with you eating Snickers the dirties, the slutty way.
It's the proper way because you can suck the chocolate up and get it in the other cup. It's the right thing to do. I don't apologize for the way I eat a Snickers.
Never tradition. All right, eating my last Tim Tam. Those last two are yours.
Do it. All right, so we are going to be doing black nails with some kind of glitter.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna ask for your help when choosing the winner, as you guys did last week. Ibrahim, I'm sorry, I do not speak your language, baby. The Reese's Nuggets are okay. What I've been fucking up are the big Reese's that have mini Reese's, all Reese's things in them.
How do you say the candy that is Reese's and it's the little dots?
Reese's Pieces?
Because some people say Reese's Pieces. Some people say Reese's Pieces because they like it rhymes. It's like a thing.
Reese's Pieces. Why are you live streaming your goddamn Zoom meeting? Yeah.
We're not. We're in the same room.
Okay.
We're in the same room together. Oh, we look like snacks. Come here. Reese's Pieces. See? Max says Pieces.
No, Max, no. I say it wrong and that's all.
Pieces isn't the way that I say. I also don't like Reese's Pieces. I don't like them. I don't think they're very good. I like Reese's Cups, not Pieces. The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is off on Pieces.
Did not disagree anymore. Karen's here. Karen sent us the cheese.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for the cheese.
Karen.
No, we're not, Andrew. Tony's Chocolonely is so good. It is some of the best fucking chocolate. Holy shit.
Karen. My angel baby. Did you get to watch the unboxing of the cheese? Because I'm not fucking kidding. That smoked bacon cheddar, I think is my favorite cheese that I've ever had.
She only let me have like the tiniest nugget of it and then clawed me away from it.
I did do that. I don't apologize. Never do it again. It's so good. It's
Also, that pizza cheese, that's like I literally use it to make pizza. It's so good. The like marinara pepperoni,
yeah.
it's so good.
Oh my god.
Okay, give me your hand.
Karen's. Okay, so that's it. No, I need to make burgers and on that, but it was the first time I sat down and just straight ate cheese off a knife with crackers.
Partner.
That was violent!
Oh yes, that's the woman who's just like for her little sneezes. This is a proper sneeze, madam. Yes, it's this round of cheese. It's like this big, and it is a marinara pepperoni cheese. And then I shred it and I put it on a marinara pepperoni pizza. It's so good. I did not blow it down. Look, just because I don't have like adorable little delicate lady sneezes. Wait, hold on. Coast Cannabis Chocolate Company, but yes. A sneeze should announce itself an hour in presence. You're goddamn right.
My
Amber.
sneezes are literally, like, it's bad.
It's like her sneezes are fucking adorable. Mine are like proper fucking sneezes.
Okay, but I make up for it when I blow my nose. Because when I blow my nose, it's a foghorn. It is the least ladylike shit. Like,
Oh God. Okay, give me this hand. Let me try this again.
thank you so much, Mary.
No, it's hot. Yeah. And normally I can kind of like mute them a little bit, but that one came out of nowhere. So I just like had to, it's like, drop everything. We're sneezing. I like how I got included in the family trip.
So much chocolate in my mouth.
Swallow, Maggie.
Okay. So I am so lucky because I did a reel about the big animals that I would like to want to do, and one of them was a Highland cow. This wonderful farmer, husband and wife, saw that reel, messaged me, and just said like, "Hey, would you like to come down and do
No,
that?"
it's nails, Kevin.
Oh,
I know, me too.
But she just could not have been nicer. And I assumed that she wanted us to like feature her farm or something. And she actually said like, no, thank you. We're just a small family operation. So we actually can't handle like the inundation that would probably come. So I forgiven you. I don't care about you. Again, what's it gonna do? Invited us
Fiber,
down
did I get
today,
points?
and she just absolutely was like,
The lady in the black on the left.
okay. So
Sorry.
I just want to do it. Okay. So invited us down, and she was supposed to, because the farm is open from like Monday to Thursday, but she said, I know you're probably going to want to film for content, which is totally fine. So would you like to come down on a Saturday? Did absolutely everything to just be kind and accommodating, and didn't want us to name the farm, didn't want any kind of recognition, because she just said like, we can't handle more people coming in than we normally do. So, and like, my God. You got so much to do this.
Well, it might be your glasses because I don't have, well, no,
You
it's
have
black frames too. God damn it.
Yeah.
It literally could be either one of us. Fucking get more specific.
I love when they do that stuff of like,
And then they just keep
the
doing
one
it.
with the hair.
Yeah, and then they just keep going because they know how frustrating it is for us.
But yes, wonderful experience.
Yeah.
Wonderful
And
experience.
we bought eggs.
We bought eggs. She outdid me. She bought twice another day.
I bought, well, I mean, we all know if you're on our Patreon, I go through so many fucking eggs. So I bought 4 dozen farm fresh eggs.
Totally worth it.
And so they actually are an apiary. They have hives. That was originally how they started. So she also gave us each a little thing of the honey that they produce on their farm. We both have red hair. We're both redheads. We're both wearing black glasses. We're both wearing black dresses. Oh my God, the lady with the hair is so hot. Wait, hold on. Troy said, would you rather ass up, face down in sushi or enjoy cheese charcuterie presented on said booty? Hold on. For her, it would be presented on my booty. And we know how much she likes laying on my booty because it's like a pillow.
It's a warm, safe place. I will not apologize for that.
No need to. My booty is glorious.
I'll take it. We are both in
I guess I look like a dirty woman in this light.
You know what? That's fair. Get the hair split the way it's going. Okay, again, love your glasses. It is indeed glorious.
It is. Look, if I know one thing, if I like one, there's two. Okay, there's a few things I like about myself, and my ass is definitely one of them. Hair is the other.
Someone actually commented on the video that my boobs compliment your ass.
I know you sent me the screenshot of that. Because we talked about that the other day. If we like,
We want to make a picture that's like my body upper half, her body lower down. We'll have to get something like AI makes a face or something to morph us into one being.
oh my God, we'd be the most powerful porn star in the world.
Gee, yes. So we both have multiple accounts. I'm Refashion Hippie. Instagram, pretty much everywhere. If you want more of us content, you can find our Patreon at.
I mean, but you can't search for our Patreon. You actually have to have the link. Because we're an 18 plus, it's not
Oh, you
searchable.
can't search.
Yeah, 18 plus accounts can't be searched for. You have to have the direct link.
In that case, go to the link in my bio. The Patreon link is right in there.
She has done Jessica Rabbit.
That's it, just that's so hard Saturday. Yeah, that was my costume 2 years ago.
Go ahead. I actually let go. I mean, I like cat eye shapes, Max. Oh my God, Fiber, your Alexa has to have the most fucked up search history. Your Alexa has to have the most fucked up.
I can tell you guys, I'm considering either making like a full leather Xena costume or doing Princess Mononoke. Very interested in either of those. Last year was between Elvira and Lady Dimitrescu. I love Lady Dimitrescu because I thought that was more like timely. Because Elvira you can do all the time. What the fuck, Drew? Yeah.
I mean, clearly he doesn't mean what we think he means because he would simply never. He would simply, oh, saggy.
No, I understood.
I just got that.
Rethink that.
It would be Mara,
It would
obviously.
be Mara, if that's the option. Troy Duck.
For fucking real, dude, you live 2 hours from us. We can figure out things.
Also, we've decided that we need to have one for boyfriend's birthday.
Oh, when's his birthday?
It's like in a month and a half.
Oh, that's right. It's a few months before mine. That might be a I've been told if I meet anybody. Divorce. Yeah.
Fair enough. Troy, I will be meeting you.
I know. I'll have to talk to Justin. Like, it might have to also include Justin.
Carmen San Diego. I would do a Carmen San Diego. I already want to buy one. Yeah, April, it's going to start raining real hard here.
June, that's very funny. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Because I'm a giant fucking dumbass nerd. Oh no, you accidentally whooped.
I just like doing it. Okay. All right. Does anyone else have any dad pickup lines? Because you know I love them so desperately.
Or silly facts.
Silly facts you think the world should know. Like that. That's something that comes ahead.
You were just hoping to manifest something.
Yeah, I was hoping something would spring to mind.
Hi, Andrew.
Have you heard of the Kentucky meat raid?
Not.
So in the 1950s, all of a sudden it started raining meat over this small town in Kentucky. They're still trying to figure out exactly what caused it. The prevailing theory at the moment is that even though they did not see any birds, there was a flock of vultures who ate spoiled meat. And when vultures eat carrion, like breaks up in their stomachs, whatever. So essentially they all like vomited at around the same time over the small town.
Interesting.
Ooh, a history of why we get the middle finger. What are we doing? Yes, Jenny, go on. I want all your weird random facts that make me so happy.
I like how we're all just like this. I'm like cute floral dress, fucking spirit box, just rah in the background.
When my daughter wants to listen to my playlist, she calls it Mommy Scary Music, and it makes me so happy.
Yep.
Her favorite band is a toss-up between Linkin Park and Evanescence. And it's like, that's my fucking shit.
Thank you, Falconetti.
During a war with friends, when bows were still a thing, the British would cut off their middle bone and middle finger. Ooh, it's raining cats and dogs. Do you know where that comes from?
Yes, you told me this the other day.
Why does the groom always stand on the left? So he can be ready to use the sword to defend their bride.
Yes, that's also why men always walk on the left, because if they draw their sword, they're drawing it away from their lady love instead of into.
The middle finger is teeth. I like that.
And that's also why they walk on the outside. Generally, they're the general, like it just kind of happens. It's sort of this instinctual thing. Like men generally walk on the outside to also like protect from like horse splashes and the carriages and all the things.
The reason women initially had bridesmaids was they would all dress in white so that spirits would be confused and not be able to mess with the bride. And also to protect them.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna actually plug my phone in since I don't have
Oh yeah, we can now.
I mean, that's also
The item, yeah. Versailles, there was an actual pit boy whose job in the 1700s was to walk around with a chamber pot and a gigantic black coat so that you could put the pot down. He would shield somebody who would be in it. They would put the coins into the bottom of the chamber pot so he would have to clean it out regularly.
shit face.
But that was if you had to pee. If you had to poop, you would just squat down wherever you were in the palace and take shit and leave. And someone would be able to clean it. Which is like the most rich people thing I've ever fucking heard of.
And here's the thing, it's also rich white people.
My brother took fencing classes in college. I went to a competition.
Because I do nails.
Apparently, some fellow would send tea samples in small cloth bags. People didn't know what to do with them, so they steeped them in hot water instead of brewing the tea leaves. I love that. I love that. That's wonderful.
Oh, I have another interesting fact about tea.
What we got?
It's fucking gross. I hate tea so much.
Did you know that fruit roll-ups were originally designed as an ice cream topping? They instantly turn hard and you shatter them. Trev, is that accurate? The act of teabagging was in fact invented in France some time ago. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. And Max, I don't. Give me that knowledge immediately. Do you know why we sign X's and O's for hugs and kisses?
I feel like I did, but I can't.
Because when people were illiterate in the dark ages, you would still have to sign a marriage license. And people who couldn't write their name would just sign X's. So love at the end of a letter, shorthand for that used to be XX. And if it was like a friendship thing, you would just write OO. And now we converted them both to X's and O's.
Excuse me.
Oh no, now Kojo's back to being a dick. I guess we didn't give him enough attention.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh my god. Also, we've been live for like hours. How do you have so little to do, honestly?
For real.
Like, this is kind of my me time that I get to spend with my friend. But like when I go home, I have so much to do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is horrifying. I don't know if that's accurate. The Buddhist monks had a hard time staying awake during long bouts of meditation, so they tore off their eyelids. One day, a monk was sitting under a camellia sinus bush, and a few leaves fell into his pot of boiling water, and he drank it because it was a thing, and the dried leaves looked like the eyelids. You need to get me more. Also, Naomi. I don't know what you're saying, but it seems nice. Yeah, Max, you can finish your story, babes. You've left me in a very weird place. The tea had caffeine, which helped keep the monks awake. Why did I learn about the eyelids, babe? Were the eyelids a necessary part of the story?
Well, that's how the monks were keeping themselves awake prior to the tea, discovery of tea.
I mean, I would try one.
So they created that story. I don't know why I'm so fucking amused by that, but I am. Fuck. What's the last thing you said? Friends. What is the yourself? I guess technically.
I mean, I think we're asking for a desert island situation here. So,
Lesbian lovers.
oh, photos of your dad. See, like, that's the real answer. I feel like we're asking for like the bullshit answer. So I'm gonna say like the jeans that actually fit my ass and have pockets. Or my dress with pockets.
Just pockets and general.
Yeah. No, we do look alike. You're not the first person to think that we're sisters.
I don't know. My wedding rings? Because I take my rings off at night.
Damn, girl, still getting nailed. You babies make it last.
I like to take my time.
I just don't get the love joke. I feel real dumb.
It's not so much that it's a joke, it's just this long, drawn out story that is real fucked up. I do know what I'm doing.
Even Longoria saved John Wick.
Yeah.
I just told Sarah this, but I'm telling you now. When the Great Wall of China was being constructed, the guy who was in charge of it was like a crazy mathematical genius. Okay, obviously architecturally as well, but crazy mathematical genius. So he ordered the exact number of bricks that he wanted to build the wall. And the people who were in charge were like, no, you have to over order because, you know, some will arrive broken, some will, you know, be delayed in shipment, like whatever it is. So at the end of the project, we don't want to have to like hold up while we make our bricks. We do need to over order. And he's like, fuck you, I've accounted for all of that. I know what I'm doing. And they're like, no, do it. So he ordered one extra brick. And today at the museum at the end of the Great Wall of China, you can see the single extra brick that was not used because he was like, I fucking accounted for how many bricks we're going to get fucked up or get delayed in shipment or get whatever. It's like, no, I know what I'm doing. And it's one of my favorite. I love spite. I love it. Like, have you heard of spite fence?
No, but I love spite houses. Oh, they're the best.
Okay, so that's.
Let me answer
the
this
spite
question really quick.
Yeah.
I take my rings off at night, and the recommendation of the jeweler who made my rings, so that like if I flail in the middle of the night, I don't lose the jewel in the setting. But also fingers swell overnight, so I take all of my jewelry off. The only thing I leave on is my earrings, and that's because they're like clip hoops that are flat, so they don't bother me.
I can tell you, like, my finger is smaller where I wear my ring, and I regret that. It's weird. So I like regularly take my ring off. It's really weird.
Yeah, I take all my jewelry comes off. The only thing that stays on are my earrings and my Fitbit. Anyway, spite fence.
Okay, so tell us about spite houses, and I'll tell you spite.
Spite houses are basically where somebody is like, oh, I want to like have this house. Like I want this view, and like the neighbor's kind of shitty, and they build like a really narrow, unlivable house in a spot just to like ruin someone's view or their access to something. I mean, like you have to listen to the German. That's always what I will call her from now on. She knows that's with like affection and love, right? I don't want the German to come after me and be mad, right? So yeah, malicious complaints stories are like the best.
I love that. The spite fence, I believe, was from Rockefeller in San Francisco. It's completely possible it's not true. But Rockefeller had such a gigantic house and wanted a view of the ocean. The only thing blocking his way. Yes, he does. I should have put your name in the title again. I didn't do it.
I do have a YouTube channel. Someone, if there's a mod, or Troy can just type my name.
Yeah, could you one guy wouldn't sell. One person wouldn't sell. So he had a house that I believe is 2 blocks long. And the only thing blocking his view of the ocean was this one guy who would not sell. And he was just like, I am so tired of you throwing your money around, getting whatever you want. So he was just like, I'm not selling the house. You cannot make me do it. Thank you.
No, my fingers absolutely swell. Almost everybody's fingers swell overnight. Like it's just a thing.
So he built a giant fence on his property to block the sun from getting to this guy's house. So they essentially lived in eternal darkness. It was a giant dick. A total dick. And the guy still wouldn't sell. And this went on for years. It was to the point where grass could not grow in their yard because it was not getting any sunlight. And the guy's wife was just like, nope, fuck them. So they outlasted Rockefeller. Rockefeller eventually died, and they still had not obtained the property, so he could not have the house that he wanted.
Amazing.
Karen's. Hi, Elliot. I'm a Maggie. She's a Sarah. You're a Dick. Did that clarify something? I've heard that, Max. I've heard that.
You're like a tiny bit taller in the morning and a little bit shorter
Yeah, I've heard
at
that.
the end of the day.
Okay, so Barry, I pinned it.
Yeah, that's the pinned comment there is my channel's name. But honestly, I don't do a lot on YouTube. The only things that are on YouTube are reels that I've posted from Instagram. And if you really want to follow me on Instagram. That's where you're going to see more stuff. That's where I have pictures. That's where I have reels. That's where I have a subscription channel.
So the spicier side of Sarah.
Yes. Okay, fuzzies. And then glitter choices.
Okay, glitter choices next. I grow more than average, I guess. We can make it more right now, Troy. I love in porn when like it's that really fake scenario thing and the actress is so bad. It's like,
You mean like a
"I'm gonna
stepmother?
make you proud."
I will say, my stepmom POV has sold so many.
I believe that.
Like a lot of people have purchased it.
My other favorite part of bad porn is when it's just like, it's like, what's happening?
Why do you sound like a turtle getting it on?
But like, so many people are just like Ricky Bobby when they get on camera. It's like, how did you forget how to sound like a human? Like, just speak like a person.
Right.
Just talk like a person.
Who's the dick? Who is the dick? Elliot James.
Elliot James.
Yeah, they haven't said anything like Sarah and or Maggie stuck in a. Have I told you guys the whole story about that? Because someone, who was it? I think it was Andrew. It might have been Andrew. I don't remember. I had hair that I had done for the podcast, and somebody said that, like, with my hair, I looked like the stepmom that got stuck in a dryer. I didn't know what that meant.
I did.
I didn't know what that meant. And they thought I was just being cute and coy. And then I DM'd them on Patreon. I'm like, no, I literally don't understand what you're talking about. And they're like, oh, you're serious? It's a porn trope. And I was like, oh, I see.
And I hide from Dino Dom all the fucking time. So last time when I was really high, I tried to hide under Sarah's bed while like looking at the screen that he could see and was watching me on. But now my favorite thing to do is like pretend I'm under the bed with just my butt out. Like, oh no, Step Dino, help me, I'm stuck.
Step Dino. What are you doing, Step Dino? Oh God. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
And now I've made a stepmom POV, so now it's just
Now
come
you're
full
fucked.
circle. Now it's just come full fucking circle.
One of my favorite things in the world is when Justin comes in and I can just hear him mutter in my own house.
In my own house. The number of times Justin has said in my own house. When Maggie and I are like giggling and being really silly and like eating eating popsicles.
Last time he came in and I was in lingerie with like, would you call it a thong?
It was a thong back.
It was a thong back bodysuit. And so I was just like laying on my stomach looking at my phone, ass completely out. This one smacked me, which is where the pictures came from. But he just walked in to like do a sound check on the mics and I just heard like
I know. She never remembers that he's always watching. Like he's watching right now. Yeah, of course he is. Justin, text me if you're watching right now. I'm just waiting. I have so many fucking notifications. God damn.
still.
Of course he is.
Okay.
He's watching. Of course he's watching. I don't understand why you think he's not watching.
Oh, Max, we ate the plastic.
We still have some left.
Yeah, we're actually really good.
They're surprisingly good.
I like it because they're sweeter at the top and more sour at the bottom. So as you're sucking, it's like you can pull the sour up into the sweet. It's really good.
All right, let's. I'm gonna say probably not any of these.
Oh, Justin.
Michael, you showed your pic to your sister, the pic of me to your sister. That's awesome.
Oh, Barry.
What did I miss?
you attention. Who is this dusty guy you're talking about? Oh my goodness.
How did I miss that?
Okay, it just typed out immediately. Dawn class. No, they're so good.
I feel like I'm missing
All right,
some.
can you show the nail colors? I'm gonna go pee before we get started on the paging.
Most of what I do to take off your money, but you're not ready.
Yeah, I will. We will take treats.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to look at the glitters. So, what are we thinking? Okay, so these ones are like, there's some mixes over here. Like this one. Oh, no, you can wash your hands now. Okay, so we have two burgundies, a blue and a green and a teal. So to me, teal would be like this one here. This is the one that we did last time. So yellow doesn't show up really well, unfortunately. It's like we need something that's got like extra glitter. Oh, this is really pretty. Oh, this is also very pretty. It's not focusing very well. There we go. What do we feel about this one? This one's got a lot of different colors in it. So this has like a mix of bigger glitters and smaller glitters. Has a lot of different colors in it. Now this is like all small glitter, also has a ton of colors in it. I'm like trying to get it at the point where I can like. Those are stars.
Oh, not to do.
This is the one we did last time, I think.
What are they feeling so far?
Is it this one? Is this the one we're doing or the mixed size one? I think it's down to these two.
Okay. I like both of those.
I think Max really wants this one. Max is feeling teal, and I think she's like, do this one. Do this one, is what Max is saying. She's yelling at me. All right, we'll do this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
All right, let me turn this around.
Yes. Okay, I prefer to Max.
My car has a French name. My car's name is Bijou. Yeah, and these ones are like shaped, although it's not all of them are.
At some point, I want to try that.
This little pink and silver. Yeah, they're fun. I've spent entirely too much money on glitter.
Disagree.
I have more in my case. I have a case down here
Can I see it?
that has Swarovski crystals in it. All right. Shall we take a little field trip?
I just want to see it.
I have to get all the things off. So these are
Oh my gosh.
full of crystals.
Wow. I like the party glitter. Oh my gosh. Girl.
Leaf
Whoa.
watercolor paints.
Nice.
I've actually done watercolors on nails.
I know that, yeah. I stalked you. Oh my god. Oh. I wanted something so simple for my wedding. And the girl who's doing my nails was 16, clearly was filling in for someone else. Was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh my god. I don't apologize.
I just have.
There's so many here, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I have an insane amount of shit. I've been accruing things for forever.
Ooh.
Oh, there's also a drawer here full of also glitters and
Oh
gel
my
paint.
god. What the fuck? There's so much there.
Oh, there's also flowers.
That is so cute.
Candy cane, a little
Oh my
stocking,
gosh, guys,
striping
so
tape.
cute. Oh my god. Okay, all right.
I
All
just
right.
have
This
so
might
much.
be a problem. At some point, I want to do this. It's like a happy snowfield. Oh my gosh. Not with black, definitely, but it's something. Oh my god.
When is the next Patreon one?
You've gold.
Yes.
Oh, black and gold at some point, please. Oh my gosh. I'm such a happy place right now. Okay. Okay.
I was like, these cases are I stole them from the stylist. They actually are what combs come in.
Nice.
And I was like, those are perfect for
These are too big for nails.
yeah, you just put one or two.
When is the next Patreon release?
Next Sunday. Our next
Oh, okay.
well, our next podcast is next Sunday, is when the next episode will be released.
Yeah.
If that's what you're referring to. Oh, I also have here, while I clean everything, you just look at all of you don't need that one. Just all random shit that I painted.
Oh, I love that.
My 3-nail octopus.
Oh, sorry, I should show you guys.
I'm just trying to push it away.
Oh, I love this too. Like that kind of effect. Are these shaky heads from Mother Military? Pandas?
I think they are, yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and then I love this. Oh, I love the mummies. Wow, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love this. Wow. So cute.
Okay, now I have to try to remember how to put everything back.
Sorry, I didn't know that all. Okay, I love that these two are giving me a little bit slutty.
Wait, which ones? Oh yes, they're supposed to be fishnet. I had a this corset one.
The corset one, yeah.
Yeah, I've done these so long ago.
If I ever have the balls to do a book signing. Oh, that was a Sally nail art. Yeah, I'll think about that while you put that away. Hold on.
There's also a Beetlejuice and a what's her name from Beetlejuice? Lydia from the cartoon. And I think on that same wheel is the Lydia and the Beetlejuice from the cartoon.
And there's like, of course, Christmas tree. I'm not a Christmas nail person, but
I enjoy doing Christmas.
I get
nails.
that. No, my mother-in-law does not. Like she loves it.
Some of my favorite ones that I've done have been like Grinch nails and like Charlie Brown nails, like Charlie Brown Christmas nails. All right, nope, I have failed to put this all back correctly. Things are not fitting the way they normally do.
Well, I didn't help, I don't think. If I was able to do a book signing, would anywhere would people want to go to it?
The answer is going to be like an unequivocal yes. All right, I'm trying to get all this.
They're waiting, and you're being like really rude right now. All right, so this is the one you guys picked. It is very shiny. So first we get the black, and then we get the blue. Oh, good question, Kevin. So crazy question. I sometimes do fake nails or costumes as a big man. Problem is, I have trouble finding big man nails. Any suggestions on where to find them?
Oh, hold on. I'm still watching, just editing the most recent episode where Maggie describes a certain person's appeal, the cold, calm, hyper-controlled manner she's going to experience one day. Can't have too much glitter. Now both of you are hiding from me. I see how it is. I wasn't hiding. I was doing something, my love. I told you. Hello, Pandemic. I told you. So I don't personally know where, but I would look for drag queen supplies.
You could also do color street over your own nails. Color street basically makes like giant strips that you just lay down, lacquer over, and then remove the excess. And you can get them super cheap at like Walmart. I'm not okay again.
I don't know why you doubt. Yeah, if she didn't actually have a hinge.
Because mine doesn't give a shit. So it's like I'm constantly thinking that yours is watching.
You're gonna learn one of these days.
He's gonna like have to literally beat it into me. Don't make it face! Yeah, Queen's also would have this good point actually.
Not that can be, but that will be. Okay, black first.
And then we break the
Geode, it keeps auto-correcting to dragon. That's hilarious. Maggie is constantly starting things that she doesn't think are going to be finished, but Justin keeps a tally.
Now, hold on. When you say that, what does that mean?
It
Like
means
just a mental checklist of how pissed off he is with me?
not pissed off. Not pissed off. Things that need addressing.
That's so much worse. This is a mental list, though, right?
There may actually be a physical list.
I need to know. I need to. Justin. All the experiences you will have. Oh my God.
I need to know if this is an actual list or just like, don't make that fucking face. That's the worst. Oh my god, I'll sing. I'm not that bad.
Then you shouldn't have anything to fear.
What kind of cop bullshit is that?
Yeah, like what Fiber said.
Oh my god. I'm just strong that way. I'm not mad though. I am just strong that way.
I'm not bad. I just behave that way.
Just a fucking brat who's never been punished. That's what this is.
Sure.
Hi, Jimmy.
Deflect! Deflect!
Who's this then?
This band. Hold on.
I like it.
Is this Theory?
Bye, Jim.
Alexa, who is this? Currents.
Bye, Naomi.
Oh no. We got some Swedish.
No. Yeah, I also like Currents, but I liked. Fiber and I introduce each other to different music. We listen to similar music, but some different bands. There. Into the lights, Carol Ann.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love that he called us. Oh, I thought he said two young ladies, and
Favorite cookie.
there we go. Yeah, sorry guys. We're not. Well, one of us is not young.
You bitch. No.
It's me.
Oh my god.
Justin texted me. There's a physical list. There's a list, an actual list.
I'm scared.
Scarouse is like, it's the correct term.
Justin texted something he knew.
Fiber leans in the same direction as Justin.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. Like, do I want to be a bad girl? No, I want to be a good girl, but I don't have any reinforcement.
Well, then you will.
So I run rampant.
Well, we're going to solve that.
But right now, there's rules preventing me from getting said punishment.
Right now, a tally has been kept.
Apparently.
Wait, oh. Okay, so he's asking what our favorite cookie is because his sister is going to make us cookies.
A squishy chocolate chip.
I like a crispy chocolate chip Or a snickerdoodle. I love a
I'll take
snickerdoodle.
a fucking snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodles are great. Yeah, here's the thing is never a great way to start.
That's such a great way to say that. I'd say we give you moral support, but I don't think we have sufficient morality to do that.
Yeah.
You're amazing. Dino knows sneak attacks and psychological warfare. Can I tell them what we're gonna do at the next sleepover?
Yeah.
Or should I not do that?
I mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
So I'll just say next sleepover we're gonna get high, as is our tradition. And
And by the way, our next sleepover is this weekend, this coming weekend, like the weekend coming up.
it's gonna be good.
And it's going to be not like the last one where it was Saturday or it was Sunday, all day Sunday into Monday. This is going to be Saturday starting in the late afternoon / early evening because I have to work, and then all day Sunday.
So we're gonna get phone and rope question mark.
I mean, eventually at some point.
Justin is very responsible Dom and will not
He practices rack and will not do anything even remotely approaching edge play if we are not 100% sober. You cannot consent if you are inebriated in any way. So we don't do anything outside of like mostly vanilla stuff if we are in any way inebriated.
Yeah. Very, very rational. That's something we should
Wait, is Husky Dork the people with the things?
I don't know. I don't know their online handle because they contacted me through Facebook.
Okay.
But someone did say that they would post to it, and yeah, really good. Also, how suspiciously hot was that sun?
Yeah. It was a little bit attractive.
But yeah, that's consent is extremely important, and absolutely you cannot consent if you're under the influence of something. But Justin's agreed to babysit us, and when first of all, Justin gets really mad every time I get.
He doesn't. He never gets mad. He thinks it's fucking hilarious. He's so highly amused by our antics. Oh, you just recognize the pint design. I thought you were the person that invited us. Well, invited Maggie, and I just tagged along. I just came. I just showed up and be like, "Hey." That's actually not true. She's like, "Hey, do you want to go?" And I was like, "Oh." I would literally never invite myself to a thing that Maggie just told me about.
You totally can though.
I know it's just not my.
I know.
I wait to get invited.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Justin's agreed to babysit us. Thank you, Starlight. 100%.
And she's like, "Is he going to be paid?" I'm like, "Look, he babysat 5 adults in the middle of the Shenandoah Valley in a cabin in the middle of the woods, tripping out of their minds on mushrooms, and he was the only sober person. Trust me, he can handle 2 idiot women."
But the thing is, I can't have fun
if you think that you have to be responsible or.
No, I can't have fun if the people around me aren't having fun. Because, if I invited you and Justin to the ballet, knowing that you hate ballet, but you were going to go because I asked, that wouldn't be fun for me. I couldn't sit there and just be like, "Look at the plies," while you guys are like, "Yeah, great."
No, Justin is, I cannot stress how amused Justin is by us. He is so highly entertained.
We do turn into people in 6 years.
Yeah, it's like he does say that it's the less creepy version of having 2 teenage girls in your house.
Yeah. Except I definitely want to do stuff that Justin and I can't do. So there is, I hide. I literally hide from him.
She tries to hide, but she has the phone while she's live and he's watching so he can see where she is. Also, she can't actually fit under the bed. So she's just head under there, ass up in perfect position.
Oh no, it's not But this is okay. So last time I thought that I could leave because I was holding my phone like a shield because Justin doesn't choose to have his face on the internet. And I didn't think he had his dino mask, but he did have his dino mask. So I came out of the door and he just rounds the corner wearing his mask and I started screaming.
Oh my God, yes, enthusiasm. Like asking somebody, do you want me to do this to you? And they stutter and say yes is the hottest fucking. And if people go, oh, well, it breaks the thing. No, having my husband tell me exactly what he wants to do to me and then asking me if I want that. Holy shit, is that the hottest shit ever? Because not only do I get to hear all of the things, then I get to feel all of the things. If you can't make that sexy, that's a you problem.
Also, you're not a dom just because you want
To dominate
to
somebody.
dominate a woman. Like, and just because a woman is submissive doesn't mean that like on your first date you get to tell her to blow you in your car. Like that's not what that means.
No.
I have so much to say with my child has me playing for him. Yeah, that's not a dom. Yes, please, no, please, more, please. Yeah. I love this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, submissives are not fair game. Just
Absolutely.
because you're a dominant and somebody is a submissive, that doesn't mean they're your sub.
Absolutely. And you are not entitled to something that someone does not want to give you.
Yeah.
No, Starlight, we're right there with you, baby. Oh, Trev, that's so scary.
Yikes.
You know what? I have found what works for me gummy wise. Because again, like I'm a fucking lightweight. Like I will take 5 milligrams and be good, you know.
I mean, you can take 2.5 and be pretty good.
That is also accurate. So the last time when I get Novocaine at the dentist, I'm one of those rare people where it triggers my fight or flight response. So my eyes, my pupils dilate like crazy. My heart goes nuts, and I have to like do.
Yes, that's
something.
also true.
Was it?
Just because someone's a dom doesn't mean they're dom. Because there's
Yes.
some icky
Oh,
subs
yes,
who do
yes,
the same
yes.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's as many icky subs as there are icky doms.
And
And
also,
I use I'm saying those in quotation marks, by the way.
you cannot like something as a sub. I mean, let's talk about that too. Like the submissive has the power because the submissive can say no at any time. And if you're in a situation where you can't, that's not okay. But yeah, I can't handle it. So they need to like pump me full of it, and it's a disaster. I spend the rest of the day with my heart racing like crazy.
That sucks.
This is so pretty. Hey, you let us know what's going on, honey. You know these aren't exactly as structured. You tell us what's happening. We'll wait, hon. You know we love you, Squishy Bear. Novocaine is the cane Maggie enjoys the least.
Blake just got a carbon fiber cane. He was telling us about it on my live the other day. Yeah, I don't know if I could either. I prefer something like a little broader. It's that direct,
Yeah, I don't
small
think I could
point
do
of
that.
impact that is a little scary for me.
Yeah. Like I like the prop. I want to try a flogger, but a straight up cane, I don't think I can do that.
And Justin was like, "Ooh, that sounds dapper."
The fact that there were 69 people in the lab and used to was pretty awesome.
Nice.
I have fond memories of having a pool cube broken across my shoulder. See, I can't handle that. No judgment. No fucking judgment at all. Just not for me. Someone tried to use a bamboo cane on me. I don't know. That feels too direct to me.
Weird bamboo.
I was like, okay, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I also think that just like in the rest of life, whether you're dominant or submissive, there's always more to learn, and that should be a joyful experience.
Yes.
Kevin, honestly, hon, that's why we started our podcast because we wanted to be very open and sex positive people. And I can tell you, like, I was afraid of sex growing up because that's what I had heard in school was it's gonna hurt, you're gonna bleed, and everyone's gonna know you're a slut. Like, and that's just not how it should be taught. You know, young girls should not hear if you have sex, you're like a stick of gum that's been chewed by someone else. Who's gonna want to put you in their mouth? You know, you're like a sneaker that 8 men have worn. No one's gonna want that sneaker. It's like, no, we're actually not objects. Like, you know.
I hate all of those comparisons because you know what? Women are people and not objects.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, it kills me because all of these men that make these kinds of comparisons and women don't say the same thing about men. Who were these men supposed to be having sex with?
Well, what upsets me possibly the most is the men who are like, I'm not an angel, but I want to marry one. So it's like, oh, so you get to do whatever you want.
And it's fine, no judgment.
Yeah.
But
I'm supposed to just wait in my living room for the day that you choose me.
you can go fuck yourself and not me.
Oh, that idiotic fucking line of a lock that opens to many keys is a shitty lock. A key that opens many locks is a master key. Go fuck yourself. It's amazing. It's awful lessons to teach people.
I'm not opposed to trying electric way, but I haven't had it.
I've never had it. I guess same. I guess I'd be open to it. I don't see
I
myself.
want to try
loving
it just to see what it's like.
I mostly just want situational stuff. Like I want to try different scenarios out. I want to do some role play. But unfortunately, what? Why is that face? Madam. You need to use your words
I
right
can't
now.
say on YouTube.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We'll do it under the light below so you can see. Okay. You know, it amazes me that we are still teaching girls that kind of bullshit. It's amazing to me because it's like you are of lower value to yourself and to society if you choose to have sex.
Also, here's the thing. The vaginal canal is a muscle.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you work muscles out? They get stronger.
Yeah, the idea that a woman
It's gonna get loose.
like
Tell me you don't actually have any inkling of anatomy or understand how biology works.
Starlight, go to sleep, honey.
Also, like I like to use the adage, like if like they say, "Oh, women get all stretched out," like a man that fucks too much is hot on strippers. Like it's clearly it's overused. It's so. No, of course we're not using car batteries. There are far safer things.
Oh, is that not what we should be using?
We should not be using batteries. So there's a thing that you use for facials for it like helps to kill. It creates like a small like
I've
know-
seen this.
you know the plasma balls you touch and it's like a little so it's like that. There's a very similar toy.
What can I'm aware of that toy. Thank you. What is your opinion on microdermabrasion? I feel weird about it. Yeah, also is not a good example of literally anything. Yeah, we know what it's called. Did you know that there are electric reactive hooks you can use for shibari though? That's something else I really want to try. Like that's how I would prefer to go into it.
See, I love my tens. Oh, that's actually what I mean to do. I have a tens unit that I actually use quite a lot, like for like actual pain. But I keep meaning to try it for other things because I have lots of low contact pads.
See, I have very sensitive parts of my body, and I may or may not have some experience with the TENS unit on those parts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might need to electrify.
If a party doesn't involve car battery jumper cables to my nipples, I'm not going.
You know, my favorite like line, kind of like that, is a line from a Beastie Boys song. It says, "If I'd have known it'd been this kind of party, I'd have stuck my dick in the mashed potatoes." Troy, I see 2 tens right now. Like it makes me want to roll my eyes, but also give him a forehead kiss.
I love that idiot.
He's our idiot.
Oh my god. Parts or ports. Oh my god. Well, okay, yes, absolutely. Bleeding the first time can be avoided if your partner is gentle and tries to make sure you're both well lubed. Then you do it. Like that's something we're not like.
But also, like, even if you do bleed, like it's fine.
Like there's way too many people that think that the hymen is like
An actual like
seal
barrier.
on the pussy that like a dick has to break through. Like that's not how that works.
No, and also it can be broken
Oh yeah.
a million different ways as a young girl.
Riding a bike, riding a horse, using a tampon. Like
Yeah.
Enough voltage, it doesn't matter. Jonathan, you should come to my house. Oh my god. But that's the thing, is like at an age where children are starting to understand sex and ask questions about sex and maybe experiment with it, they should be given enough information to be able to make correct
Informed decisions. The fact that this country largely likes to pretend that children aren't having sex.
We should write a nerd book together. The Nerd's Guide to Getting Down as part of our Patreon. We'd have to figure out how to not get sued. But I think that would be a lot of fun.
Can Borg Bay be in the book?
There's no way it won't.
Okay, thank God.
Because we're going to have a section on nerd sex moves, and Borg Bang is in.
Borg Bay is in there.
Do you want to Let's see the one.
That one's gotta go in the thing.
Okay. Well, that's the thing, because, like, again.
Burlesque is a Wookiee?
What? What's happening? What?
April said she can introduce us to someone here who does burlesque as a Wookiee. No, put your hand back.
Why do you think this information? Is it to hurt me? Is it to punish me? Are you mad at me? Did I do something? What is it about me that made you feel that you couldn't get this information?
Okay, now use this hand and put that one in.
Technical high depositors. We're gonna have to have a conversation about that later.
We're gonna have to do another deep dive into Bad Dragon. Do we order some Bad Dragon? I mean, I can. I have the platform for it. You don't.
Okay, someone who understands the law. Can we do like a parody sex look involving Star Wars and Star Trek and Lord of the Rings?
I mean, we could probably ask the IP lawyer that we're eventually going to hire to look over our stuff.
I mean,
Chewbacca growl. Okay, I'm not her mom.
Yeah, but
Neither
like-
one of us are related.
as I was saying, I have a daughter. She is 6 years old. Unfortunately, that just means she's too young to be sexually assaulted. So, like, I'm not going to tell her, like, that's your cookie, that's your hoo-ha. Like, I'm going to say, that's your vagina. Like, there's nothing wrong with telling her that. And when she's old enough to start asking me questions about sex, I'm going to start answering them. You know?
That's the best way to do it.
And
Like
I'm-
pretending kids aren't going to learn these things is like, so it's just the stupidest bury your head in the fucking sand move.
But like, I'm also not going to teach her that her vagina is a magical unicorn, and when she lets it dig in, that unicorn gets stabbed to death. Like, the knowledge that some parents are passing on is absolutely insane fucking bullshit. And you know that because abstinence-only education also has the highest number of STDs and unplanned pregnancies.
Nicole said that we are related. My awesomeness.
If you use the actual biological terms, it helps protect kids from being tricked by predators. Absolutely. I mean, it might be a bullshit internet thing, but a kindergarten teacher said one of her students came up to her and said, "My uncle ate my cookie," and she was like, "Oh, well, you know, just eat another one," like because she didn't know that what she meant was my uncle is sexually abusing me because the child did not have the terminology to be able to express that thought.
Yeah,
it just shouldn't be. Like, your comfort level should be secondary to your child's safety.
Correct.
All right. All right. So can we do me nails, and then we'll let you go, and I'll go home and I'll do stuff. But we're gonna talk about this book.
So shiny.
Very shiny.
That's the nails. We did a glitter ombre, top down and cuticle up.
All right. Thank you guys once again for joining us.
Next time on Board Bang. See, you go immediately to that. I like to do the breathy catch.
Yeah, you go more. Yeah.
I like to do that. You know the noise that gets made if you're a man or if you're a person with a penis or someone who straps. That noise that a person with a vagina makes when you first, just that.
Which I do every fucking time. It's uncontrollable.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That like just that breathy catch is so fucking hot.
see, but when I'm fucking around, I love those terrible porn noises of like.
Oh,
like,
I like to
you
make
want
the most
to-
real. I like to make really realistic porn noises, so that like, I mean, people just don't know. Like, is she actually getting finger blasted under that desk? You'll know Maggie and I are having sex when I have to cut two of her nails down. What is happening? I wanted to sleep. Darling, why didn't you just close out the line?
I just kissed my dad.
The worst is when Justin makes me be quiet. And not by like putting his hand over my mouth, but tells me I have to be quiet. It's so difficult.
I can't.
It's
I can't do that.
so
I can't
difficult.
do that. Also, being told that I can't come is like, well, now
Have you ever been given a countdown?
No, you know I've done that. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. And my state pee.
A countdown.
So you guys have a day. Real quick though, I want to let you guys know, I was just contracted to do an erotica book about an orca.
And we still don't know whether it's top half orca, bottom half man, or if it's top half man, bottom half your
Or if
orca.
it's like an animorph situation where in the water they're an orca, out of the water they're a man. I don't know.
Yep. A were orca.
But Bailey, I know it.
We started this off talking about a farm, and 3 hours later, it's this.
That's the thing. We always start so wholesome, and then by the end of it, it's like,
Thank God no one's here. Wait, isn't that what the whale who gets turned into a pot of petunias says?
it goes right to the top.
Wait, I just got a text from Justin, but it's about cheese. Oh my God. Do I grate the mild cheddar or the sharp cheddar? These are important questions, you moaning heathen. You grate both of them and you mix them together. He called us moaning heathens.
Okay. So
Oh God.
we'll see you guys for the Patreon.
We'll see you in the morning.
morning.
You two are great. Fiber will bring the Nutella.
Have you ever licked Nutella off
A person? I have not.
It has this staying power. I mean, what you want to do is a fruit roll up, but like, you know what? Goodbye, guys.
If we made a band, Moaning Heathens would be the perfect name.
The opening track would have to be both of us just getting fucking railed. Like,
Yeah.
okay, bye.
Just like stacked.
Can you imagine if like that syncs up too? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh. Nutella by the Moaning Heathens.
Yeah.
I'll play guitar.
Fiber plays guitar.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh my goodness. Justin plays bass. Oh no, he'll be busy. Never mind.
Justin plays other things.
Oh goodness.
Oh my God.
I'll bring my electric kazoo. I'm actually one of the most accomplished players of the didgeridoo in my area. Actually, there was a metal song that I was listening to the other day that had a didgeridoo in it. And it was interesting because the bridge just sounded distinctly Tool-like. Like it had a drop D, I think. It just sounded very Tool-like. And then it had a didgeridoo. And I was like, what is happening?
All right. I can make a dolphin sound. I enjoy it.
Yes, like a storm. Thank you for remembering fiber optic.
All right. Goodbye, my sweetie.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go.
I want to know.